Yes guys, what's going on? Simon with you as always, and I'm here for another training video. In this one guys, I'm going to put the topic of excuses to bed once and for all. We're always faced with excuses, right? When you're selling your PT services, you're selling your products, and people always come to you with, I can't afford it. That's the most common one. I need to speak to my partner. I don't have the time. I need to think about it. All excuses are a cover-up for one thing. That's the topic of this video, guys. And this is the answer. This is the one thing. It's a lack of prioritization, a lack of priorities with what you have just pitched them, all right? They don't prioritize it enough. It's plain and simple. Think of every single time that you've tried to sell a service or your product and someone has told you that they can't afford it, but then you see them on their Facebook, their social media, because you connect with them, right? In your consultation process, we connect with them, we make sure we have them online so that we can then retarget them, and obviously they can see our social media content we're posting out. It's part of our retention model of leads that don't convert to clients, right? But then you see something pop up and they've just bought a house. They're there with waving a brand new set of Mercedes keys on their social media after they said they couldn't afford it. Now let me use another analogy now as to what is going on here, right? I always say this to my clients: if a homeless person wants to buy a pair of Louis Vuitton or Gucci shoes, they will buy the freaking shoes. Now, what do I mean? You might be thinking, Simon, these shoes, they're $1,000, right? How can someone who can't afford rent, they're living on the streets, they're broke, how can someone who can't afford clothes, potentially food, afford a pair of Louis Vuitton shoes? Well, the reason why is because of priorities. They want the shoes. They want them, god damn it, it's that simple. If it means that they need to save their Centrelink repayments or the money they're given by the government, the dole payments, right? They need to save that for 12 weeks so that they can walk into Gucci and buy a pair of Gucci trainers. They're going to do it. Why? Because they want the shoes. Let's flip reverse it and go back to your PT services, your products, and what you're selling in your businesses. Relate this to anything in life. The reason why someone had the Mercedes keys is because they wanted it. They're prioritizing it. I can't afford PT. Well, the answer is really this. Do you know what? I can afford PT, but right now I want a Mercedes more than what I want to get in shape, or more than what I want to get in shape. I really want to prioritize buying a house at the moment over spending $50 a week on a PT product. If only people would just do that, it would make your life a lot easier. So when people give you objections, right, just know that the reason why they are objecting is because they are not prioritizing, right, or do not see what you are offering them as a priority in their life. It's that simple, guys. There's no how to handle objections. I mean, you can handle objections and say, well, why can't you afford it? Why can't you afford it right now? Excuse me. If you cut back like the cost of a cup of coffee per day, then you can achieve your PT. They don't want it. They don't want it. They're not prioritizing it. So don't try and push. The best way to sell is not to sell. It's that simple, guys. Whenever you're faced with objections, it's because people don't prioritize or aren't prioritizing, or what you are offering them is not high up on their priority list. It is that simple. Hopefully this one has hit a real good nerve with you today. Take it on board. Rewind it, listen to it again. All right, and take it into your business. Speak to you in the next video.